I'm not going to discuss other matters. I would have to refer you to the report on that. I refer you to the report for that. Well, I'm not going to speculate. This is outside my purview.
Okay.
It's outside my purview.
Okay. Assume you're saying that would
It's
be
the matter
outside.
being handled by others at the Department of Justice.
Okay.
I refer you to the report. Well, I tell you, this is still outside my purview. Well, I would again refer you to the report and the way it is characterized in the report. I'm not going to get into that. I'm not going to get into that. I take your question. I can't answer that question. Not going to get into details. I can't get into that. I can't get into who wrote it. I can't get into that, internal deliberations. I have no knowledge on either. I can't get into it. I am not going to get into that. I refer you to the write-up of it in the report. I can't beyond what's in the report. As it's written in the report, yes. I can't get into internal deliberations with regard who would or would not be. I can't get into the evidentiary
Yes, you can, because you wrote about it.
I can't get into it, and it's obvious, I think, that we can't get into charging decisions. Can't get into that. Can't get into that. I'm just going to leave it and as it appears in the report. I'm just going to refer you to the report, if I could, I don't want to speculate. And consequently, it's not within my purview. Department of Justice and FBI should be responsive to questions on this particular issue. As I said before, and I'll say again, it's not my purview. Others are investigating what you
So it's not your
addressed.
purview.
I'm not going to get into that at this juncture. I can't go into the discussion of our investigative moves. I'm not going to get into that any further than I already have. Can't speak to that. I would say I rely on what's in the report. I'm not going to go beyond that. I'm not going to get into
Okay.
to that. I can't speak to that. I'm not going to speak to that. I don't disagree with it necessarily, but I'm not going to speak to any more to that issue.
Thank you very much, sir.
I'm not going to get into what was in Mr. Comey's mind. I'm not going to be involved in a discussion on that at this juncture. I'm not going to get involved in a discussion on that. I'm not going to speak to that. I'm not going to speak to that. Not going to get into that. And I am not going to answer that question, sir. Not going to speak any more to it. I'm not going to speculate. I think you're asking for me to speculate, and I am not familiar with that. I'm not going to talk about that. Not going to talk about that. I'm not going to talk about recommendations. I'm not going to talk. I'm not going to talk about that issue. Not generally. Again, I go back to the letter, and the letter speaks for itself. I don't feel comfortable speculating on that. I'm not going to speak to what the Attorney General was thinking or saying. I can't answer that question in the vacuum. I'm going to pass on that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to comment.